Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Counselor's Office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, and we are going to watch a video by Pubskers. I'm pretty sure I reviewed a video, like I reacted to a video of his. They are a Warframe player, so it's very interesting to see what they have to say with this new update with Renegades. I know, not the most exciting intro, but I've been recording and videos for the live for quite some time. So we're going to react to Pubskers. The link will be down below. Again, I'm not familiar with them. I'm pretty sure I reacted to one video before in the past, but this was suggested by one of my moderators and one of my members of the community. And so that's where we're going to do it. This one is by Pubskers. Says everyone stop playing Destiny 2 and swap to Warframe, which yeah. And by the way, before you say, well, that's just console, Warframe's on console. It's not only on console, it's also on Nintendo, and it's also on Apple. So you can't really make the argument that you just can't make an argument about consoles anymore when you're comparing it. So let's see what they have to say.
This December is kind of a great month. We have a lot of good games. This December is kind of a great month. We have a lot of good games and good game updates releasing. As of about a day ago, I think, Destiny 2 Renegades.
I was reading a script, I think.
It looks like people are enjoying it, and I wanted to take a look at that today and also talk about how the Warframe update's coming out in 10 days, and I have a feeling that a lot of people who used to play Destiny kind of hopped off the Destiny train lately and jumped onto Warframe because, oh my.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see a shit ton of content creators stop playing Destiny and go straight to Warframe. You're going to see these people that are LARPing. They're going to LARP as much as possible for Renegades. And then they're going to jump ship to Warframe. And they're going to try to be like, guys, this is great.
The amount of comments that I've got.
Which, by the way, I hope it is great, because then it would be factually, it'll be true.
In regards to Destiny as a video game in my Warframe channel primarily has been absolutely astronomical. So if we take a look first over here at Destiny 2 on Steam charts, we can quickly see like it had its big update yesterday. That was Destiny 2 Renegades. That was
you had to be there yesterday.
Destiny X, like Star Wars Renegades, right? It's not just like a random update. It's an actual big collaborative update. And Destiny hit a pretty good top player count of 70,000, but you always have to remember, Destiny is also really popular on consoles, whereas I think Warframe's less popular on consoles, but Steam charts is always a good popularity indicator in the general sense.
Again, I don't know why people continue to say consoles. Yes, if you add the total buckets together, console as a sum of all the different parts will look more than PC. But if you separate them individually, they're going to be similar. Like not everyone who's on an Xbox is also playing on the PlayStation, and then like these are individual populations that add all together to the community of Destiny. Just to say that when you say more people play on console, that's because there's individual consoles. But if you were to look at PlayStation compared to Steam individually, yes, the numbers are vaguely the same. And guess what? If the Steam numbers are low, then the console numbers are low, then total number of console is also going to be totally low. Steam is high, then console's high, then guess what? It's all fucking high.
Of things, because as we all know,
numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Oh, Destiny unfortunately has been going like downhill for a very long time, and they just aren't hitting those sweet player numbers like they used to. Last big update for Destiny was in June with 314,000 players. And I think that was like the Witness update, right? Or
the Witness update.
The Witness update.
Oh, wait. Is this the guy that was reacting to Destiny and he kept on saying that he like had this random thought about the Witness? Fuck, I remember that video. Like he gave some, like, cause he didn't understand the story. So he had the Witness completely like fucked up. I remember this guy now because it was so funny listening to someone that is like new to Destiny or trying to understand Destiny. I think this is him.
No, I think that was the Witness update. And it was a fun quest line. I played through it, I killed the Witness, we slayed him, and I'm not the type of player to keep up with, at least at that point, the live service Destiny grind. So, hey, I killed the Witness, it was fun, and then I stopped playing Destiny. And
cool.
A lot of other people also found like, hey, the Destiny story is pretty much done.
Yes.
And they are out. So people just did not actually continue playing after that. And this is only since Destiny 2's come to Steam since 2021. That, like I said, it's been all over the place, but the game is still very popular overall and on console. It's not like dead game, but it is dead game in how the internet tends to use the word.
It's a dying game, and I think a clear indication, if we look at Doom, it's literally Doom. You look at the chart. This is the chart showing everything added up, right? This is the chart right here, and it is a dying game. Like if you look at the data and all that encompasses from all consoles from update to update, you can clearly see that it is a downward trend. It is dying. Destiny 2 is dying, and Renegades all the way at the bottom are not, because Final Edge of Fate was low, and now you're also having Renegades go down the same path. Like it's not good. Now, does that mean Destiny is dead? No. Like you said, no. But it is a trend that is very unfortunate, and it's very clear that we need to move on. Yeah.
Where it's like, the game's not the most popular game anymore, therefore it's dead. Whereas it's more like, well, Destiny's still insanely popular, but it's just not like the game to play anymore, right?
It is popular within the population that still plays it. I mean, if you ever talk to people outside of the Destiny community, they're surprised that you get multiple things. One, people still play that game. Wait, that game's still running? There's not a Destiny 3. Usually one of those along those lines that people say things like that.
And it hasn't really been for a while. It's kind of like how Call of Duty's 7 vs 6. Like, Call of Duty's huge, Call of Duty's massive, but like people just are fucking tired of it right now.
That's a good comparison.
And Destiny is in the same boat. What they have to do, I would assume, is get a proper new storyline and continuation of Destiny 2 going, because to my knowledge right now, a lot of people just don't care a ton of the main story, and after The Witness, like, the drive was just gone. But the good news is, even though it's like the game might be less popular and not killing it right now, it is still doing well. And from what I hear, people do like the Renegades update overall. So like,
or do they?
Even though it's on the way down.
Or do they? Yeah, or do they?
And it's still kind of doing okay. It's not killing it by any means. They're still doing, you know, good numbers, and people are still having good things to say about it. Whereas as of right now, Warframe is going to hit their big update in December 10th. Because of that, the Valis Undermined update came out last month-ish, and since then, the game has been pretty popular. Valis Undermined was like a new area to farm up and a new Warframe, and since then, Warframe has been doing pretty good. I expected it actually to fall off a little bit more, but I think with people having more free time right now, they're catching up to Warframe. Soulframe's also coming out and doing things, so that's helping.
Yeah,
and
we need to play that too.
A lot of people might be swapping off of Destiny onto Warframe. So Warframe is...
I'm going to give a little window peeking here. The Warframe's going to come out the 10th with their update. The dungeon for Renegades comes out the weekend, Saturday. People are going to play it. They're going to consume it. And then what's left is the portal. The portal still exists. People hate the portal. The portal's still there. So we will be back to where we were. And this season is supposed to last for 230 days. And guess what you're going to be mostly playing? The Portal, which people don't like. So when he says that people are going to probably go play Warframe, it's probably that.
Actually, for once in the, like, legitimately beating Destiny overall on Steam as a game. Like, Warframe's always had good numbers. Even when it's down, they used to have like maybe average player count of 20 to 30,000 on the lowest points when they had down times and like in the beginning of it. But they've really had a great past year. This is SteamDB where it only shows the peaks, by the way. This isn't an averages chart. This is a peaks chart. So it's not an averages, right? If you wanted a more proper, you'd have to go to Steam charts, but we're just using SteamDB. Either way, it's still doing really well. All of the games, Warframe and Destiny are doing really well. If we take a look at the Destiny 2 Renegades, Destiny 2 Steam page, I want to see how the overall reviews are going.
I have not seen this, by the way, so I'm actually very interested to see what the Steam has to say. Like, Edge of Fate was very fucking spicy.
Because I know it's probably, no matter what, how you look at it, it's probably mixed reviews. So we do have Destiny 2 here, recent reviews. As of right now, if we pull down the graph, we can see, dang, I was having a lot of people being like, okay, I like the update, but maybe.
It's very mixed. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you love Star Wars and you love Destiny, it's the best expansion ever. If you hate Star Wars and you're upset with Destiny, it's the worst expansion. And then you have the in between where if you don't give a shit about Star Wars and you're upset with Destiny, but you like Destiny and you still play it, you're probably going to have like a kind of in the middle vibe, right? Either you love it, you hate it, or you're kind of in the middle. And so it's you're seeing this live. Oh, sorry, you can't see because of me. The data right there, like you could just clearly see that you can clearly see that it's mixed, and I think that's going to continue to be a thing as more reviews come out. That 29% positive, you got a lot of fucking negative. Again, they had a gamble. They gambled with whether Star Wars was going to do it. And as we can see, it really just isn't going to scratch the itch that people wanted, especially with the Portal being an issue still. Like, that's the main problem that people have is the Portal.
Maybe I'm just on happy people internets right now because they are still getting an absolute ton of negative reviews. People are, oh my God, yeah.
Borderlands is better.
Borderlands better.
It's still better. Oh, damn. That was updated. Wait, that was updated. That's recent. You're not looking at the most recent ones. This was updated in 2020.
People are like, no, we're done. See, some people are liking it. Some people are.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on. The video. There, that should, let's do justice, right? This right here is Renegades. So like we're looking at the actual customer review for Renegades. It is mixed. You're looking at the mixed, and this is where you should be, right? I've always looked for good in Destiny since the beginning and have defended Renegades. Has some cool moments for sure, but I just can't anymore. I'm tired. Maybe it's me getting old, but I feel the same energy as it did going through my divorce, finally admitting it's time to move on. This is kind of a depressing review. Sorry, PS. Don't get married at 21, kids. Okay, well... Okay, that's not what I expected out of these reviews, but that gives a better picture because he's looking at stuff from 2020 and stuff, and that's not fair, right? Well, let's be. I'm a fair person. Let's give it its own merits. Look at the expansion itself, not stuff that's from 2020.
We're hating it. Brilliant game. Only problem with DLC license don't transfer between platforms. Oh, that is messed up. So it's not going well. I thought it would be higher. I thought like people would be enjoying the game a lot more, but no, people are like, you know what? I'm not enjoying my time right now. And because of that, there we go, recent. Because of that.
Okay, he figured it out. He figured recent. Okay, Thank you. Thank you.
It's just, whew. But it's also getting a lot of upvotes, right? Up, up, down, down, down. Milked it dry, not even its own thing anymore. Sad to see them just give up. Yeah, like that's another thing. Some people are going to be very mad that there's like a whole Star Wars collaboration with Destiny 2 right now. Like a lot of people might not like that. Milked it dry, not even know a thing. You can see, oh my God. People are like, I loved the.
You can see how many hours I've wasted. 3,000 hours. Dude, it's funny. 3,000 hours. I played like 13K hours in Destiny 2 alone. 13K hours. Like of everything added up. I just want you to know that that's not healthy, which is another reason why I broke the shackles and I try to play. I try to play at a casual level compared to what I used to. When people say like, "What you talk about Destiny all the time," but I don't play it all the time. Not anymore. Like I am much healthier that I have stepped away from playing as much as I used to. Like literally, I have never been happier that I don't continue to grind a game that doesn't respect me. I play casually, and that's pretty much where I'm at tolerating this game, is casually. Now, if the dungeon pops the fuck off and we know the armor, like I want the armor set, but we know if the dungeon pops the fuck off, I will be living in the dungeon.
Game, but like, yeah, they really hate the story. Likes the gameplay, but doesn't like the seasonal or PvP structure. Understandable, right? Not worth the time, D tier. Yeah, a lot of people, I just don't think Destiny 2 can ever get in the good graces of people anymore. And I think that might be a huge problem. Like, people are just way too pissed off. Like, they're just too pissed off. I don't know what else to say other than, like, people are so freaking angry that it's just not gonna go well ever, I guess.
GFL 2 is a game that combines the strategic complexity of turn-based squad combat with rich character
off
progression.
My screen!
Yeah, can I just
anime waifus?
I can't sort by recent, but look at this. Star Wars season looks inside $300 worth of Star Wars items. I want to earn cool stuff and being bombarded with ads asking for money.
Yeah,
has Destiny 2 just gotten too greedy? Because I could totally believe.
Yes, that is a big thing. You're asking for $40, and yet you're hit with on the screen multiple microtransactions, and you are also asked to spend $60 fucking dollars for the full Mando set, and all you get is just the armor pieces. Whereas if you bought like the Mando set from Fortnite, you get the bundle, which is like $18 or something like that. You get Mando, you get the back blink, you get the pickaxe, you get camo, you get emotes. Like, you get the full shindig. Whereas Destiny is like $20. Sell us your soul.
Believe it has. First thing that pops up is an ad to buy microtransactions. You know what? Okay. You know what? Maybe Destiny could just like fuck off at this point. I didn't realize it was that bad. I get it. Like every update they always push microtransactions. But the difference is $300 worth of microtransactions in a $50, $40, $30 DLC versus like $50 worth of microtransactions in a free-to-play game. It does push a little differently, you know? Everyone's pissed off.
If Destiny was 100% free to play, people would be a lot more would you have people still mad that why is this not in the game? Why can't I earn it? That will still be a thing. However, if you look at Warframe, people are more lenient on the micros because, one, it's a free-to-play game. Two, you could actually earn the currency to then buy it from the store. And they still run functionally as a business. And so is Fortnite. Like, it's crazy because Warframe has a business model that works because it feeds itself, right? You want player retention? Well, play our game for free. Buy our stuff, but if you don't want to spend money, you can spend all that time, playing and investing into playing our game, which is what they want. They want player retention. They want people investing in their game as much as possible. So you're building those metrics. Then you're able to buy and pay playing in the game. Or, maybe you get tired of grinding. You're like, okay, I've grinded enough. I'm going to go ahead and just, swipe for the rest of it. They're going to swipe, right? It's very obvious that it's part of the model, and it works because if it didn't work, Warframe wouldn't be successful since 2013 or 12, whenever it came out, right? Like, it's very obvious the model works.
Off about that, they're like, dude, no. If you enjoy the generals of Destiny and Star Wars, you like it. If you don't care about being bombarded, it looks like, not worth the $50, but it might pull you back in a little bit. Okay. Now, just put it like this. 2 dead brats coming together to create a last hurrah to draw people in. Good effort. It'll bring some people back. Oh my god. Even the positive reviews are not, like, super positive. They're, like, really...
You saw the record speed they had fixing the silver bug the other day. I mean, 20-minute fix. Yeah, they were on it immediately.
Backhanded. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I totally thought Destiny, like, was doing a little better on this one. But even people are like, it's okay. It's doing okay. Okay, review, skeptical. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll catch references, stuff like that. You'll probably like it. Biggest criticism, the portal, present edge of fate. Okay, being said, I enjoyed it. If I'll update my review if when my poor decision makes a definite. Okay, so, like, people like it, but people are also like, okay, not quite enough. But man, being bombarded with like, oh hey, you bought our game, thank you so much. Would you like to buy all of these skins and microtransactions?
Welcome to Destiny 2.
For hundreds of dollars? That doesn't does not look well. And I do agree, like the amount of aggression these days with microtransactions is a little too much, right? It's like every game saw how much money Genshin and other gacha games made, like friggin' straight up the gambling games. People,
my biggest gamble game. I'm glad that he mentions mobile, because Destiny's becoming more predatory than Destiny Rising. Like it really is, because at least Destiny Rising you can potentially get the stuff for free without swiping your card. Destiny 2, you have to wait like months to even a year for certain things to go into rotation to finally use Bright Dust on it.
Love gambling, right? So to fight it back, companies are like, you know what? We'll price our products higher. We'll make a bunch of cosmetics. We'll price the cosmetics higher, right? Again, it's a little different if it's free to play and it's purely cosmetic, but it's like, if everything just has such a high price, it's like with Where Winds Meet, right? There's a $40,000 cosmetic boat. You can actually like take people on it. It's a whole parade in-game worldwide event. People like party and stuff on it. They can try out different cosmetics that the owner has, right? Bunch of different stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a $40,000 goddamn cosmetic is insane. It'll piss off a lot of people, but it's obviously just there for the whales. And man, just putting in hundreds upon hundreds of cosmetics via every update and then requiring more money for everything instead of being able to farm everything all the time, it's just not going to go well.
What's funny is that his chat won't tell him, and that needs to, I think a lot of people don't realize this thing, and what makes this the funniest shit you will ever see. Call of Duty kind of does that. Like, I don't know, like, to the extent that they do this. But every update, Bungie removes stuff from the store. Like, down at the bottom, when a season or something is about to end or a new expansion about to come out, they'll specifically say something about buy soon or soon will be leaving the store to make room for more new things in the store. Like something along those lines. And you're like, what? Bitch, it's a fucking digital mall. What do you mean you need to make more room? Like, what? You're removing, they're creating FOMO to get you to buy something, even though it's fucking digital. They're creating a digital FOMO, like a one-time sale or something in the shopping mall. It doesn't make sense, guys. We're making room. How does digital not have space? How do you not have space? Like, what the fuck? So that's something that a lot of people don't realize or pay attention to, or even like people outside of the Destiny community don't know how scummy Bungie is they force this artificial FOMO of like store stuff like Warframe. Imagine, dude, I know Warframe does that kind of with the primes, but they cycle it back in. Like they have their Prime set and stuff like that, but they're also 100% free to play game, by the way. So like I'm going to give them a little bit more. Even Fortnite does that where they cycle in and out, right? So it has like a little bit of FOMO, but sometimes Bungie just straights out rips armor and you don't see it for like a year or more. Like it is just intentionally FOMO.
And I totally see why a lot of Destiny players and whatnot are very pissed off at Destiny and they're like, I'm just gonna play like a new game and join Warframe and try out stuff like this. If we take a look, like this is why I want to make this video. If we take a look, we've seen so many people in my comment section talking about Destiny. All looks good, given the garbage Destiny is right now. Person who played Destiny for a while, they're playing other games. They've been playing with Warframe. Dude hates Destiny, call it a scam. That was like an old Isleweaver.
I feel like I need to go through my comment section. Like, I think that would be pretty interesting. They did FOMO twice in Warframe, Excalibur Prime, and Frost Mag Heirloom. Oh, you know what? That is fair. You are right. Excalibur Prime was only for founders, though technically you got the other Excalibur, which is essentially the same thing. It's just Excalibur Prime is very special, which I think for founders, for a free game, supporting it makes sense. Now, Frost and Mag Heirloom, I don't know. That is a very 100%. Like they said specifically that this is a collector's item. And I don't know how the community responded to that. I don't know how I would respond to that. But with the fact that they are very generous with the community and the fact that you can earn almost everything in the store by playing the game, I'm more willing to give them a pass.
Meme shitpost short. You won't be bored in Destiny if you play in a squad. Good memes, good memes. Be annoyed Destiny. Ooh, I'd be annoyed too. Destiny does. Oh yeah, people are mad at the skins in Soulframe. People are mad at the skins at Destiny, but playing Destiny, ooh, yes I do. Yes. Deadass y'all looks like a guardian from Destiny, Varuna. Same thing with Destiny, people are mad, bad armor for the different genders. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of people who are talking about and keep talking about Destiny in my comment section, but I also did make a shit post, Warframe vs Destiny 2 memes be like, man, people are just so
damn, bro, you just killed the whole Destiny community. Someone said that, someone said that Rebecca tweeted something. I have got to see it. Hold on. It's a lie. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know about that tweet I was about to say. Like, disregard it. I can't find it. I don't have evidence. I'm not going to spread misinformation. Sorry.
So you look like you play both Destiny and Warframe. Is that like an insult? I don't know. People take these shitposts so seriously, but
I don't know. Like if they're making fun of both Destiny and Warframe, I don't know if they're even which community they be from, but like people like make the weirdest insults, especially with the Destiny 2 community. I don't know about, I'm curious, what does an insult from a Warframe player sound like? Like, if you make a Warframe player upset about something, like, what does their insult sound like? Are they intelligent? Are they just random bullshit? Like, I want to know. Not that I want to like intentionally piss people off in the Warframe community.
Yeah, I haven't played Destiny since The Witness came out, and that was fun. And it looks like a lot of other people are kind of done with Destiny as well. While some people are enjoying Renegades, if you're a Star Wars X Destiny fan, you'll enjoy it as well, but it looks like people have just given up on the hope that Destiny has any sort of semblance of a story. People are bored and like mad at the gear grind. I don't know if there's like a perfect way to salvage it. Like the gameplay of Destiny is still fun because it's always like the same gameplay, but
absolutely,
are people just kind of bored at this point?
That is the only saving grace about Destiny is the gameplay. And even Bungie's trying to fuck that over. Though I will say that some of the abilities and like it's weird. Bungie took this approach with abilities, like they nerf some things, but then they make other things so fucking broken. Racial slurs. Yes. Racial slur. Wait, that's what the Warframe community does is racial slurs? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it's like Call of Duty.
Because it's been so much Destiny and they're done? I don't know, man. I'm just curious what everyone thinks. I wanted to talk about the Destiny X Warframe shenanigans. Nothing's ever that serious, so don't take it too seriously. But yeah, just let me know your opinions, how you're feeling Warframe's doing with the old piece, how you think Destiny 2's looking with Renegades being out now, with, you know, old piece coming out next week, but Destiny 2 Renegades being out, and if you swap from Destiny 2 to Warframe anytime recently in the past year or so. I know a lot of people have, because a lot of content creators too from Destiny played a lot of Warframe.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, subbing.
I think good video. It's funny because he keeps calling the final shape the witness update. Like, you know, he's not, you know that he is not connected that deep with the community if he says I played the witness update. Like, it's interesting to get these viewpoints from outside, and he's seeing Warframe. It's funny. Well, he gets to see the influx of players and people coming in. He gets to listen. I don't know like how you say it's a good time, but like, I don't know how I feel about racial slurs in my Warframe. Like, maybe Call of Duty, like everyone's shit talking, like, sure, pop off. I won't do that though. I'll call you a retard, and that's as much as I'll do. I'll do the R slur, which is not a slur anymore. Just like calling someone gay isn't saying that they're happy because the word has changed, the meaning has changed. So is retard. But certain racial words are still racist. Like, go figure. I won't do that. I won't condone anyone. You do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. But personally, I won't do that. We got off on a weird tangent. Anyways, we're talking about Call of Duty. I think it was a very fair and balanced take from him. I don't think he was intentionally shit-talking Destiny. He was stating an observable motion, especially when it's happening in his own comments. Like, people are making comments about Destiny. And you're a Warframe player, and he doesn't, like, it is when people talk about your game because you have content creators gravitating over to your game, they're doing an exodus. It makes sense why you would want to talk about it. And it's not like he's constantly, at least I don't think we look at his channel. I don't think he's constantly shitting on Destiny. Like, I'm looking. Yeah, like, I'm looking through his channel, and this is not a guy that's actively criticizing Bungie. He's not going out his way to make Destiny look like shit. It's very obvious. This is someone from outside who's getting the experience. The experience. We're not talking about Pizza Hut. It's very obvious that this is someone who's having a fair take and experience with the Destiny community going towards his game. And so, yeah, I mean, the two dead brands coming together was fucking bar. Yes. The two, when you take a dead, it's funny. You take a dying franchise and combine it with another franchise, and you do, the Dragon Ball Z fusion, you get a dying franchise. Who would have thought you put a negative in a negative, you still have a fucking negative? Like, anyways, I think this is very fair, and I'm worried, man. I am worried. I'm not too worried because if I jump ship, Warframe's there. But let's be honest, I like Warframe, but Warframe does not have the same gameplay, and I think it's a good thing that's Destiny, right? I think it's good that Warframe, it doesn't feel like it's competing with Destiny in that regard. I like that they're both their own thing. Not that you could ever say that Bungie or that Digital Extremes stole from Bungie, because they technically came out before Bungie even did Destiny. And they've had the same game, and Bungie's done Destiny 2. I think I like his breakdown that people were positive, but it wasn't enough. I think you can find good things about the expansion, but it's not doing what people want it to do. It's not that way. Toxic on Warframe, it's very rare to see that happening. I've never seen toxicity. I've never dealt with toxic. I've always had chill. And I'm going to be honest. I remember, and little story plot before we end this. I started with Scarlet Keep. Or is it not Scarlet Keep? The Scarlet Invasion. What? God dang it. Scarlet Spear. Scarlet Spear. I was just a new Andy, and that activity, like I'm pretty sure you had to be a decent level to actually help. I had I had unmodded, unleveled shit. In fact, I used Scarlet Spear to farm all my rankings. Like I got every weapon, I bought weapons, I upgraded, my rank with that, and I just kept going back. I was a dickhead. Like I did not help. They carried me every time I played. I got carried. I got carried and I still feel very bad. Scarlet Spear was a rough time for Warframe. Yeah, I started playing and I listen. That is a fucking testament to Warframe. Scarlet Spear was a rough time for Warframe, but I fell in fucking love with Warframe. During that time, I fell in love with Warframe. So even if that was its rough time, that says a lot to me. Because I grinded so much that I think I got, what was the max rank that you needed to get the Scarlet Spear, like weapons, like to be able to like use them? You had to have a certain mastery rank. I think it was like 14 or something. I grinded a couple days in like as fast as possible. Didn't do any of the missions or anything. Just went straight into this activity as quickly as I could. I think that's a testament. If you're saying that it was a rough time, I'm going to believe you because I started around that time. So I had no idea what the feel and vibe was around that time. I personally just fell in love with the game. So, yeah. And that was me being a dickhead. But in the community, the people I played with, I never got hate messages. I never got like, hey, you're throwing. They just didn't care. And I think I got revived a lot too. Like they were helping me a lot. And you could clearly see when someone's a newbie, a fresh baby, they're a new frame. And they didn't hate on me, right? I was a dickhead, but they were nice. And so I think you will see negativity in the community, any community. But I think Warframe's community is overwhelmingly mostly positive. I never had a bad experience. And I know that's a very that's your personal experience. That's not accounting for everyone. But I think most people have a similar experience. Most, not all, but most have a similar experience where the community is pretty open and willing to help you. So I appreciate Pupsker's view on Destiny. It's really nice to have that conversation from someone outside of the Destiny community who, it's not someone who's jaded. It's not someone that's played for as long as I have. It is someone who's outside looking in, who's dabbled with Destiny and is able to look at the bigger picture from outside. And it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. But I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. As always, I'll see you in the next one.